Hello and welcome to this episode of Judgment TV. I'm Mummy Judge and today we're playing Find the Big Heads. We are showing all 202 big head locations and our video is ordered by the location with the relevant heads listed underneath. If you are struggling with any of the heads and trying to find them, and this video still leaves you querying where they are, please do drop us a comment. I will always answer them and help you the best I can. This game really did leave me scratching my head to find some of them, so I'm more than happy to help others. If you have any other games like this one, like find certain objects or quest games that you would like Judgment TV to do a video on, please also drop these in the comments and we'll be happy to record them for you. Don't forget to use your checklist throughout this game. I have obviously included the relevant hints and solutions in this video. The coil that we're purchasing here is based on points, not Robux. I would strongly recommend to have the blue coil for jump and the red coil for speed as soon as you can afford them in your points. They will really benefit you moving around the map. Moving on to beach. And into ocean. So this is really cool. The Squid Game card then teleports you into a Squid Game minigame and you have to play red light, green light. When you hit the guard at the end, it doesn't automatically kind of say you've got the guard big head, but when you come out the game it will be then in your checklist. Moving into Springland. There are objects left around, so I found some paperwork, some Dorito dolls on the neighbourhood kitchen, and these letters. I don't know if they're left from previous updates or not. They didn't do anything when I tried to collect them, so I just left them. So before you can get the trapped big head, you need to go into desert behind the pyramid and go and pick up the key. When you go back into the portal, the cage has then been removed and you can go and get the big head. Now these small square portals or teleporters, I had to try and press them a couple of times on the iPad. Xbox or computer users may not have this trouble, but do persevere and keep clicking it, it will eventually teleport you. And we're moving on to Candyland. I've just absolutely loved playing this game. I've been completely engrossed playing this game. And the judge and little judge are now playing it, and it's always like, "Mummy, Mummy, can you help me find this one?" I don't know why there's an angry big head looking at waffles. I mean, waffles is delicious. Waffles and maple syrup. I do like them for breakfast. So when you're down the chimney, you will have to teleport back out. Right, be prepared to climb this cloud quite a few times. So we need to go back up. So here's where the jump coil will come in handy, and there's the portal. This one you will then teleport back to spawn, so you've got to climb the cloud again. Sorry about the resolution on my screen, there is a small square in the corner of the house. Click on it and it will teleport you into triggered. And let's take a leap of faith. You will just see the little head when you look over the cloud. It'll be a small yellow circle. You should hit the platform then. Into desert. The gummy bear you can see there is for the quest over by the Candyland. The only quest that I've included in this game is the quest to get the yellow head, which is a bit later on in the video. The rest of the quests I've just left. Into Volcano. So you will need to get this candle for later on in the game. If you leave the game and come back, you will have to then go and re-pick up that candle again. So for the Phoenix big head, you have to wait for the volcano to erupt. You will get like a shake on your screen and a message come up. You can quickly teleport back and then go and get your Phoenix big head. And we're moving into autumn. So remember this candle? You need it here. If you don't have this candle, you won't be able to go into this wall. So with the spider, I'm not sure if it's the same on Xbox or on PCs. On the iPad, I struggle to get in there to get him. Just persevere, walk around, and eventually you will get it. Into the forest. Remember that code, you'll need it for fossil. So when you obby, there are little sneaky shells hidden in trees like this. If you try and jump from the higher level, you won't reach. You have to literally jump down and then jump across, and then you'll make it all the way over to the balloon. You'll notice throughout the video some of the orders of my heads goes out of sync. It's because I've missed one and had to go back and get it. Moving into fossil. Remember that code from the treetop? You'll need to put it in here. If you hit these kill bricks, you are going to go to spawn again, and you will have to run all the way back. Just to make sure I don't hit them, I'm just going to have a little bit of help with this hobby from the jump coil. Might as well, I paid for out me points. So we're moving into neighbourhood now. So there's quite a few in neighbourhood. And there is something in every house, so you do have to look in all of them. This is at the back of the hospital, oh, sorry, the side of the hospital. This one is pitch black. I just literally ran around and found the middle. Again, you've got a sneaky corner wall one, which is where you find glitched. And then moving into the hospital. Moving into winter. This creator of this game must be a big fan of Among Us because it features quite often throughout this game. So for this obby, the jump coil will really benefit you. I'm not even sure if you can actually make the jump without the jump coil. Remember the torch that we found in Volcano? You need to take it to Fossil and light it where the caveman fire is, and then take it to the frozen cube. So I've split the city up into 3 different pictures here, just because there are a load of heads in the city, and I've listed them by building just to try and help you out. So if you're trying to enter numbers in on keypads or press little squares, you need to take your coil off. It won't work if you have your coils on. So this is the clue for the next vault, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4 backwards, so 4, 3, 2, 1. So this is a fish restaurant. The spatula on the floor, you can see there, relates to the chef's quest in the kitchen. The soda machine, instead of walking into it, you need to click on it. Now to find Timmy, sneakily, you need to press the black frying pan. And that teleports you to go and get Timmy. Click on the grate and it takes you into the sewers. The library books that you see scattered around like this one in front of us is for the librarian's quest in the library. Here we are in daycare. So to get Sphere, you need to literally move yourself right up into the corner. And you'll then collect it. The code for that door is in the toilet here. So you need to memorize that code, 1337. 2 cubicles down is the toilet one. So we'll go back to the keypad. So the code for this door is the blocks on the shelf. The block colour or the code will change every time somebody gets it correct. Now this next bit is a pain, especially if you're on the iPad. So I found having a coil on works better, but you've literally got to kind of like wedge yourself in and then turn your perspective and then just carry on going, and eventually you will get through the crack in the wall. And then don't do the obby, just run down the left hand side. But when you enter to the right, you'll see a little face. You'll need to go over and click on that. So you will unfortunately need to do this twice. Into the toy factory. Now to get up the crates, go round the back. Don't try and climb the front, you won't get up, you'll end up bumping your head and jumping. And the same for these crates, to go back up, go up the back again. And then the teeny tiny microscopic one is just by the crate stack. So for the chat, you need to put it in exactly as they put it in the hint, which is as I'm typing it here. I did try with the apostrophes and that didn't work. And the rubber duck, watch out, I've just missed it there, you can just see, but watch out for the one with a different face. That is the duck big head. Here he comes. Moving on to the Techco. So round the back you've got the trash can and another secret door. The code for the secret door is in your checklist again. So if you find the secret one, there he is. So the code that you need is the 6784. Right, let's go into Techco. Yeah, so be very careful when you run through the wall that you don't run straight off into the kill brick like I did. Here's tech support, and just over in the very far corner you'll have 2D on the computer screen. Now on to the insane one. So you need to press those specific letters that are the apostrophe and the T, and you need to press 2 buttons. Have your sound up because you need to hear it click. So the first button's in the breakout room, and remember tech support? Go back to his desk and wedge down the back of the monitor is button number 2. Again, make sure you hear it click or else the teleport won't work. And then you need to go back into the server room, and there is one server that's not running and it's offline. Find that, press the button, and bingo! Here we are in the library. So to enter the door that you can see on the left there, there's a pattern to these books. They each pretty much should have the same, bar one book. You need to go on to every shelf, have a look and find the book that doesn't match, and click on the book and make sure you hear that click. Every shelf will have an individual book. I mean, if you really want to, you can just sit there and press every single book until you get them all right. And then once you have them all, the door will then disappear and you can then enter it. However, don't forget on the last shelf, or second to last shelf, sorry, you will find the book big head. So if you go out the back of the hospital, you'll see the hammer. You need to take the hammer back to the library, and that will reveal the Giga. So just the remaining others that don't really have a location. So if you want to find the search one, simply go into your checklist and type something. And there it is. Just click on it and it'll come up. If you've seen the red button, especially in the corner of Fossil Land, and wondered what it was, click on it until you hear it click. click on the one out the back of the rocket. And then the last one is hidden underneath the playground, jungle gym. And that will take you into Get the Creator. And the last head is the yellow head, where we have to complete a quest. This is the quest in the city. And you have to go and find the blocks. So the first block is down the side of the library. The second block is down by the bank. And then just further round by the tunnel you can see the third block. Take them back. And he stood outside the toy factory. Go and speak to him again. And then the portal opens. And voila! That is the last head. The 1 million one on the checklist says it's currently unavailable, so we can't get that one, but it doesn't affect the 202 stats. I hope you found this video helpful. I would really recommend this game. I've absolutely loved playing this game. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!